Just over a month ago, I do believe, Nubify made a video on time for a new player experience, where he talked about ship insurance. Now, Salty Mike watched this video and disagreed with it. However, there was something Salty Mike said about Nubify's video that I loved, that I will get to in a minute. However, my opinion on the matter is that I agree with Salty Mike on this one, and I don't think new players do and should care about insurance, considering that no one knows how insurance is going to work and who really cares about insurance on a Aurora anyway. Now I've got my rant out of the way, let's get to the clip that I was talking.
120 months insurance.
So the only thing he's changing is the insurance. The only thing he's valuing is the insurance.
Mustang Alpha Starter War Bond, $45 for ship, game, hangar, 1,000 UEC, and 120 months insurance. Avenger Titan Starter War Bond, $65 for ship, game, hangar, 1,000 UEC, and 120 months insurance, etc. Starter packages can still add Squadron 42 on purchase like normal.
I'm so sick
simple.
of this mentality, dude. I'm so sick of this mentality where even the most prevalent content creators of this game will look at this game. Look at it. Is it time for a better new player experience? And he's talking about ship purchasing. Nothing about the video game whatsoever. Has not said a single word about the video game in its current state or what it will be in the future. Nothing up to this point. And we're 90% through the video, right? That's such a problem. And that's the problem with this, is that everything about this is about the sale and about making the sale more valuable, and nothing about the actual game and the game experience. And this is where I'm gonna go.
Thank you, Salty Mike, because this is my problem with the whole video, is that no one that I know of is actually talking about this. So I'm going to try and have a crack on it myself. So let's get into the first point. Is it time for a new player experience? And the 2 points I'm going to make that I believe that could fix. So let's get into my first point, and that's the tutorial, or lack of it. So Star Citizen has the hint system and the guide system on spec. However, I don't believe this is enough for a new player to get into the game and know exactly what he's got to do and exactly where to go and what the buttons to press and I believe the best way a new player is going to understand the game before he gets into it, or when he gets into it, is from YouTube videos, most likely from Board Gamer and Morpheus. They do very good guides on the new player experience that can actually help them out and know what buttons to press, where to go, where to get your shit, where to buy stuff. And really, I think this is where players are really going to have to go, is YouTube videos to find. But as we know, not everyone's going to know about these YouTube videos and about these YouTubers like Morpheus and like Board Gamer. For example, Board Gamer, I believe, is the most popular YouTuber, or the most subscribed YouTuber, at nearly 150,000. That's great for him. However, we know that Star Citizen has around 2.7 or 2.8 million. That it says on the thing, but that's definitely not going to be true. I would say about just under 2 million of players, of actual unique players I'm trying to talk about, that have accounts. And of course, not all of these players are going to know Morpheus, are going to want to watch Morpheus or want to watch Board Gamer, that that actually need this information to actually start off in the game. So I believe that there's got to be something that CIG's got to put in the game to tell what a new player needs to go, what a new player's got to do, and what all this stuff means in the verse. I don't think there's really meaningful tutorials in the game right now that a new player can just pick up and understand what they are doing, understand where to go, understand what a hard point is, understand what different size weapons even mean. I don't think there's enough of that right now in the game, what is making the new player experience in the game easy for them. In fact, I actually watched a guy about 2 months ago. He's a new player. He came from Elite Dangerous, so he knew about space games, he knew about space sims, and he started in Hurston. He just bought an Aurora, that's all his package he was, but he started in Hurston and he took about an hour. yes, an hour to get from Hurston's habitation area to the hangar where he spawned his ship, or just before the hangar where he spawned his ship, and then he went into the hangar. Now, it took him an hour to get from the habitation to the spaceport train, the actual train to get to the spaceport. He didn't know how to get to there, he didn't know what all this meant, to the MFD or whatever you want to call it, control panel, to spawn a ship, to the getting it into the ship and not even knowing how to open the hangar doors for him to fly out and actually experience Star Citizen and how this is how it should be played. Now, this was a new player that didn't watch any videos, didn't do any research, because by rights he doesn't need to do this. In fact, let's look at Elite Dangerous as a game. This guy came from Elite Dangerous. Let's look at Elite Dangerous. Now, when I first played Elite Dangerous, I believe it was around the time where they showed that new trailer where they're walking and shit. I went, okay, I'll check out new Elite Dangerous right now, see if I can get into it. When I played the game, I was straight into a tutorial area, straight into knowing what the controls are, what the buttons to press, where to go, all these things, to show me how to actually play the game and me understanding what this game is about and how to play it. Elite Dangerous has this, or has some form of this. Our Star Citizen does not. And in fact, I believe a lot of new players do just completely bypass all this stuff that I've just been I talked about at the start of this. The hints. It's just a little text box on the bottom. Not really enough for a new player to even care, to even read, and probably just thinks annoying at the time and just turns it off. In fact, the first hint that you get when I first saw this hint system is you can turn the hints off. And I think a lot of people will do that, and I think a lot of new players might be doing this as well. If you're a new player and you saw this hint system and you turned it off, or you didn't turn it off, but please put in the comments to confirm this theory that I was just saying. And the fact that the Spectrum or the guide systems on Spectrum, a lot of new players can completely avoid this, or even know that this thing's a thing. You know that there's a guide on the Spectrum, because new players might not even know what Spectrum really. So if you told me what was the main thing, the biggest point I would say that Star Citizen needs to do to improve a player experience, to me it would say put a tutorial in the game, or put something in the game or in the website when you first load it up, some videos, some really good meaningful videos, or an actual tutorial in the game to tell where a player should go, what a player should go to do this, what a player should go to do this, what does this mean, what does a hard point mean, all these things. But I think that could improve a player experience to know what they're actually doing in the game. Now, the second point I want to make about a new player experience is that when this new player buys an Aurora or a Mustang, even if they buy a Mustang, I'm trying to talk about the Aurora mainly here. When they buy this Aurora, the best way they're going to make money is by doing delivery missions. Now, I know a lot of players actually like doing delivery missions, and great for them if they really do enjoy doing delivery missions, but not everyone's going to enjoy this. Now, if you go to an Aurora player, a new player just started the game, and you say to him, so the best way to make money is by doing delivery missions. Yes, you can do other missions to make money, but they don't do a good payout, and really, you're an Aurora, you're not really that combat focused, unless you understand how a hardpoint is. And like I said in the first point, a new player is not going to understand what a hardpoint is, because there's no tutorial to explain what a hardpoint is and how guns differ and all this stuff. So a new player is going to look at this and say, okay, so my best money option is by doing delivery missions. And right now, before 3.10 I'm talking here, is going from one place, taking a package and going to another place and delivering that package. Yeah, you get some good scenes, but it's not really that intense moment like Star Citizen that a lot of people do talk about Star Citizen about. You know, Star Citizen, everybody says to start loads of players outside of things, and it's a big selling point is that you could do so much in this game. You can do loads of different missions that for an Aurora player is going to be useless. You can do delivery missions to get money. But look, in the future you're going to be doing science, exploration, all these things, but it's not in the game right now. So it's not good for a new player to go into with this expectation to think that, oh, I've got an Aurora now, but in the future when I get up to 20k or so and I can start renting ships, even if they realize that they can even rent ships, I can start renting ships to do all these things, and then I can have a huge cool player experience when really they can't do this many things. And really they can go through, I guess, a tree, I would put it. I might put a paint work of this thing that I'm going to show, if it is showing, you'll see it right now, of a tree of what really I think players can really do in the verse. So when you get to Aurora, you're going to most likely do delivering missions, but once you get up to being able to rent ships and certain type of ships, you've got really 3 options to go down. The first option is doing missions like bounty hunting. You can do pirating. I guess there's pirate missions there, but really mission gameplay, but very basic mission gameplay. We're not talking really complicated ones. Even the ones where you have to go to a mission giver is actually quite basic in rights. Then you've got trading, so you're going to get a trading ship, and then you've got mining, and that's basically it. That's basically the 3 things that you can do in this game other than having fun in the sandbox experience. And this is actually the reason why I don't recommend this game to my mates. I have loads of mates that don't play this game. It's only me and my one other mate that played this game. We both backed it in similar dates back in 2017. And I've been looking at this game since 2012 when it was first announced. But I don't recommend it to my other games because, for one thing, they're not really that excited about space games. For sure, they play No Man's Sky, but they're not really excited. They're not like these huge space game nerds. And really, there's not much to do when they actually get the game and they're going to buy an Aurora. And yeah, I can help them out with the tutorial sides, but when they're actually in the game, unless we do some sandbox fun, all we're going to be doing is mining, trading, and doing missions together. And really, I don't think that's enough in the game right now for a new player to go, holy crap, look how amazing this game really is. I think I'm waiting for more meaningful gameplay, a more expansive game as a whole, expansive world, you could say. I think this is one of the big reasons why I believe the issue for a new player to come into this game is that they have the ambition that, oh my god, this is a huge world of Star Citizen, and that I've got to do all these little things and all these cool things that people have been saying for years and years and years, and when they get into the game they realise that the first thing they're going to be doing is delivery missions, to then when they can only get enough money from these delivery missions to only go into trading, mining and other missions that they can do with a much more better combat focused ship. And I don't think this is what I would say is a great new player experience. Now that's my opinion on a new player experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to say quickly that thanks Salty Mike for going on his little rant. You probably won't watch this video anyway, so it doesn't matter, but thank you Salty Mike. That actual rant made me thought of this video when he said that little bit in his rant when I showed in the start of the video. So yeah, I think that was really great. I thought this would be a cool video to do. Sorry, I'm fucking it up. I am, whatever, my video. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, press the like button. If you dislike this video, yada yada yada, all that cool stuff. If you want to subscribe. I know I'm doing ums and all that again. Hopefully this video has stopped that a bit. The reason why is because I haven't got as much time. The reason why is I'm not putting enough effort, I think, into the videos, but I'm also not having enough time because I'm coming back from work and I'm feeling tired. and the best time to do recordings in the weekends, and obviously I want to do other things in the weekends. Motivation to even play the game is quite low for me right now, so I think that's kind of showing with the videos as well. But hopefully this video is a bit better than what I've been doing like 2 weeks now. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.